Or do you think I came up the lagging in a bubble?
Oh, Jesus, he's falling around the gap.
Hang on, can I submit my confession?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the latest episode of our podcast, Meet in the Middle. You're with myself, Rachel, and my two crazy friends, Jake and James.
What's up?
How are we doing?
All good. How are you?
Yeah, doing well.
Yeah,
not too bad. How's the heads?
I'm all right.
I'm fine.
That's good.
How's your head?
My head is fine.
For everyone that's listening and watching, a few of us had a few drinks over the weekend, so this is how we are. This is fine day.
To be honest, anyone that's
I'm
looking
brand new though.
anyone that's looking at the bags under my eyes looks like I was the one on a night out. Never mind you two.
You're the only one that wasn't.
Yeah,
What about Friday, Jake?
I was perfectly fine. 3 vodkas. I'm okay.
That was easy going.
Yeah, normally it's 4 vodkas and I'm anyone's, but
Whoa,
that's the whole back.
Baxter, watch out.
I'm fresh as a daisy. Just Just on
Me
the,
too. I'm back on my fitness buzz.
Ooh, I have been for the last while, so
Yeah, you've been doing really well with your bouncy
bouncy,
bouncies.
bouncy. I'm a clubber type.
You've been bouncing from one week into the next non-stop.
You have to. It makes you feel good.
yeah.
It does. I already feel amazing. It's only been 2 days.
And we've got a little competition though, haven't we?
You got what?
What's the confession?
Me and James are having a little competition, little fitness competition.
Oh, I thought you said a confession.
No.
Yeah, we are currently sharing each other's information on. That sounded weird. We're sharing each other's fitness information on the fitness iPhone app. So we're in a competition at the moment.
I'm currently winning.
Oh.
I literally started yesterday, and you've. I told you, you're gonna lose, Jake.
No.
Don't be too disheartened. You are gonna lose.
We'll see. I've had 2 rest days and I've still beat you.
We're less than 24 hours into it, Jake. How can you have 2 rest days and beat me when we're like 20? We're 21 hours into it, and he's beaten me twice.
Yeah.
Look,
you're going to go for a run now after this.
It's not a competition, guys.
Well, I might.
Calm down.
No, that's exactly what it is. It's literally the button actually says compete. That's what the button says on the phone.
It's to help each other stay motivated now.
Yeah, that's it. A bit of friendly competition is always good.
Season 3, we'll have a 6-pack. That'll just be the cover photo
between us.
between the quiz competitions with you two, because I'm shit, and now we've got fitness competition. Maybe I should join you and see how I get on.
Come on board. You want to lose?
Oh,
he's gone red in the face again. Look, it's not the light in this
fighting
time.
talk.
I've just done a quick lap around the estate.
No, but when this is the first time I've gone back training in the gym. I've done jogging and stuff before, but first time back in the gym this year. I'm embarrassed to say, but when I go hard at it, there's a video. Did you see that video, Rachel? The old man in the pub. He's like, when I go at it awfully very hard.
No, I haven't seen that.
No, I have to send it to you. But yeah, when I go at it, when I do go though, I go all out. So I've already stocked the fridge with lean turkey mince and steaks and salads and rice and broccoli, and I'm sorted now. I also haven't vaped in 2 days, apart from the exception of drinking last night.
Are you going to
hang on? You've not vaped in 2 days without the exception of
apart from the So yeah, normally I'd have a little cigarette here or there if I was drinking, but now I'm not vaping anymore. But except for when I'm drinking, so I've replaced the smoking, the cigarettes with vapes, and then I've replaced the vaping with nothing.
Nice.
If you get me, it's kind of all. I'll push it down.
It is hard because whenever I drink, I would have a wee smoke, but like I was drinking over the weekend, and it was like, well, we'll get cigarettes. It's like, no, I've just completely went nah, because it makes you feel 10 times worse the next day.
It does. Like, I'm brand new today. I was up at like 12 o'clock, and I don't know, that might seem late to some people, but that's early for me on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And yeah, walking my dog. Kane will get a walk.
Good.
Yeah, we can do this. This is all on record now, so everyone will be holding us to account, and we can't escape because we're on video, so we'll be able to see progress.
Yep.
We can do this. If anyone else wants to join us on a fitness journey, let us know. Get that beach body ready. I've not got a beach to go. I've got a wedding though, but not a beach.
You have it. You have a beach in 2 weeks.
Oh,
That is very true.
Hastings Beach.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that beach. I don't think I'm going to be more like a beached whale by then. Never mind. So it's long time.
yeah.
Hello.
For any of the
Long
listeners that
term.
don't know what the guys are up to, so next week they're going to meet Danny in Hastings.
Yeah. We'll be on salad and vodka and soda.
I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah.
Why
I've
don't the
gone
two
away.
of you
I've-
just enjoy yourselves and then go back to it? You're allowed to do that. You are allowed to have nice food within reason.
We'll see how this
Nice
competition
people
goes.
deserve nice things.
So, well,
My body's like a temple.
oh
A
God,
ransacked one.
2 days in and we're all temples here. What's going on?
No, mine's a ransacked temple. Never mind.
I've got a pain in my fucking temple when I'm already, Rachel.
Oh, have we any housekeeping this week? Are we all good?
Well, we've just, for anyone that's listening, we've just done our first Instagram live of season 2.
Yes, we've went live.
And we will be doing some more. We won't say when because we were slightly late after saying that we'd go live on Friday. That was a bit of a rushed decision, but we've gone live. We've stuck to our promise, but we'll be doing many more.
Yeah, we did
So
say.
just keep an eye out.
We did say we were going to go live and then we were going to sack it off, and we didn't. We stuck to our word. I know we said Friday, but we had to do it this weekend.
In our defense, though, you did say Saturday and Sunday too, so we were 1 out of the 3.
We're kind of we're on time.
Yeah,
we did.
So if you don't want to miss one of our next lives, make sure you follow us on Instagram, podcast.meetinthemiddle. At podcast.meetinthemiddle.
Get it right, James.
It's like season 1, first few episodes all over again.
Well, at least you've got a mic this time and you don't sound like you're underwater.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez. That's because of these headphones. That's what did it for me. Because they actually were in the washing machine a couple of times. But they function fine, like to listen to. It's just the mic on them that's gone. Oh, it might be worth investing in another pair.
Nice.
Wow, I think
Right, well, if that's all our housekeeping out of the way,
we'll crack on with the show.
Yeah.
Right, this week I'm going to Brazil.
Are
not
you
this
actually?
week,
What?
Brazil.
When are you going? Next, like Monday? Tomorrow?
Yeah, well, I'm going now. I'm taking you with me. Going to Brazil. And
saudade de você.
What?
okay, Duolingo. Do you want to introduce this one in Portuguese? I was about to say
No,
Brazilian then.
What was
Like that Simpsons episode.
What did you just say? Yes.
Me?
Yeah, what do you say in Brazilian?
In Brazilian?
Yeah, not Brazilian, Portuguese.
Portuguese. I just said, hi, how are things? And I miss you.
Well, there you go.
Oh,
At least the
oh.
listeners and watchers know what you said, including me. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Or do you?
Lies.
You could be saying anything.
Você tá muito
Right,
louco.
let James or let Jake speak, James.
I know.
You cut him out again.
Taking over my segment. You're getting competitive already.
Ah,
So we're going to go to Brazil, and we're going to go to the remote tribe it's the Malubu tribe. Is it Malubu? Marubo tribe in
Malubu.
Brazil. You know what I'm like with place names and tribe names.
Yeah.
And they've been given internet access for the first time
Oh.
by Starlink. And they've never had internet access at all. So they've had it for 9 months. So they were given it last September, and they were given 20 internet satellites for the whole tribe. And in this tribe, there's 2,500 people, and they've had little contact with the outside world. Don't know if you've seen like the documentaries where they go to see these tribes, and the first time they see a cameraman,
Yeah.
it's out of the world, and as if not seeing it. So imagine this whole new tribe, not new tribe, but they've got internet for the first time. Bear in mind, we've grown up with it, gone through the troubles of having dial-up internet, waiting for it
triggered.
to load.
Rachel's triggered. Troubles.
No, you are. You're older than me. Oh no, we're the same age. So we have the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, we just
and
sort of
super
missed
slow
it.
internet.
Not-
Takes 10 minutes to load a picture
Not
up.
those troubles.
Not those. Let's not go there.
That's what I was talking about.
Let's move swiftly on before we go any further. And a leading philanthropist, I think that's how you say it.
Somebody went for a piss.
A philanthropist.
We fell down for a piss.
Somebody went for a piss.
Someone that's got a lot of money that spends it on other people.
I am lost.
Never heard of philanthropy. No. It's like somebody who gives to charity and stuff, and like what's the word? Affluential person that that has money. Oh, she's gone.
You took the piss out of me that couldn't speak last week.
I am lost. I'm completely lost. I'm sorry. I'm gone. I'm lost. Anyway, moving on.
All right, before you go, so this philanthropist went
before you go
to see how they were getting on, and she was saying, "Oh, it's fantastic. They're getting in contact with the outside world, everything like that." But the leader of this tribe actually did an interview and said, "You probably know what's going to come." Came out and said that everyone's become lazy. Everyone's just sat around in the hammocks on WhatsApp, sending messages, looking on the internet, and now they've got a massive problem with porn.
Wow!
They have now got porn has come to the tribe, and they're saying that
they're not leaving their fucking tents now.
No. Well, and the thing is,
they're pitching their own ones.
So they're having a lot of trouble because, without going too serious about the effects of porn, and the whole tribe is becoming defunct, and there's a load of issues.
Did you say spunked?
Defunct.
Oh,
you got spunk on the brain.
Oh dear.
I know this is going downhill very rapidly.
That's us cancelled next week, lads. No harm.
No harm to you.
But the upside is they can get our podcast now.
Yay!
So we might be they might be listened to in the tribe in Brazil.
Hello, Brazil.
So,
welcome.
Yeah. Who knows? We might be there, but they might be too busy watching porn.
We start getting listeners now.
Just flicking between the two. But because of the issue,
I've just realised what you just said. Right,
it wasn't intentional.
Our heads are in the gutter this week. What is going on? Kate, what have you started?
I don't know. I'm gonna end this segment quite quickly.
You batty pig.
But they were saying that they're having to limit now access, so they're only getting 2 hours in the morning, then 5 hours in the afternoon once they've done all.
That's a long wank.
Oh my God, I am out. I can't deal with this.
But they're getting 5 hours in the afternoon. But once they've done all the jobs around the village and they've gone out hunting and gathering. But Sunday, they've got access all day.
On the Sabbath day?
Yeah. But they have said that by them having internet, it has there's been a positive outcome to it. They now can get help quicker than relying on radios. So, as a happy ending.
They've now doubled the amount of tents that they've pitched in their village.
See, happy ending. Actually, no, that's probably the wrong phrase to use. But
oh my God!
You just keep digging a hole there, like you're digging your own grave. You really are.
But the thing is, though, it's fast. Like aside from that part of the internet, but it's weird to think that there's people out there who've never had access to the internet, and we just rely on it day to day, like WhatsApp, you name it.
Yeah.
Spotify.
What's crazy to me is that although they've been like cut off from probably the rest of the world because of the lack of internet, they still end up falling into the same cycles that the modern world has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But quick though, within 9 months, that's it. Their whole community has broken down.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing all the village women now with OnlyFans accounts.
But like something that we have had forever, they don't even they don't know what that is, and they're just like exploring absolutely everything to do with that because we've grew up with it and like we know exactly how it works. But for something to be so new, like crazy.
It's just complaining when parents used to say, "Get off the internet, I need to make a phone call."
Yeah.
And you hear dirt.
Yeah. So like I say that was That was my little have you heard
That was
this week.
interesting this week.
Yeah. Hey, factual.
Mm.
Factual.
Funny, factual, heads in the gutter. Thanks, Jake.
I think we might need to bring our heads out of the gutter, but we'll save. To be honest, we might be back in the gutter for when it comes to confessions.
I think we
You
will
never
this week.
know. Let's see what happens.
Who knows?
You decide.
Welcome back to this week's Who Put 50p in the Dickhead. So this is based on something that actually happened whenever I was out the other night. So we were all out and we went to see a show in town in the Opera House. And went for some food with family, and then we went for a few drinks after in the pub. So whenever myself and my partner Adam got there first, and this guy came up to us and was like, "Hi, did you enjoy the show? Oh my goodness, I seen you just from the Opera House and you were with your brother." And Adam's like, "Yeah, we enjoyed the show. How are you? Like, what's the crack, mate?" And he's like, "Yeah, I seen you, but didn't get over to speak to you whenever you were at the Opera House. So how are you?" And all. I'm like, "Yeah, good, good." So he's like, "Where's your brother?" He's like, "They're on their way up now. Sure, you can speak to him when he gets there." And so his brother came in. This guy came over and he was like, "Oh, how are you? My dad taught you in school and he loved you and all." And Paul was like, "Sorry, who are you?" So he played along with it anyway. He was like, "Oh yeah, I remember him. He was my teacher, blah, blah, blah." So the guy went away and went and sat down speaking to his wife and chatting away, and we all just were up dancing, having the crack. But I noticed out of the corner of my eye, he was looking over us, like over at us, and he kept watching us. And then like a half an hour later, he came back over and started taking pictures of Adam's brother and him and like sending it to his dad and all. And then he went away again and he kept like coming back. He was just constantly pestering us. So like, do you ever get on nights out where you meet somebody who you know and then you speak to them and then you go away and you leave them alone? Well, this guy did not leave us alone. So like he just kept coming over to us and speaking to us, like passing, going to the toilet, wanting to be like in our company. I was like, "Mate, what are you doing?" So he was the dickhead. He was the dickhead.
Are you okay, Ray?
I'm fine. Like, just leave people alone. Like, if you just go back.
Yeah, read
He
the
was
room.
sitting with his missus. And he left his missus for like a half an hour straight. What, like talking to us?
Jesus.
Like, go back and sit with your missus. You're right with her, like not us.
You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of, you know, when you go on holiday,
Yeah.
and you always get that one person or a couple that will then attach them to you for the rest of the holiday.
And they want to like be with you in your company all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I don't know, like strange.
Just read the room.
And I like my sister-in-law actually went over to him and was like, "Mate, how do you know my husband? Because you keep like coming over and like talking to him. Like, what's going on?" And he was like, "You have some balls coming up here and asking me like who I am." And I was like, she's like, "Yeah, you keep coming up to us. What do you want?"
Baby
like,
reindeer.
What do you want?
God.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say it turns out that he didn't know him at all. Did you get to the bottom of it? Did his dad actually teach him in school?
Apparently so. Like, I didn't bother. I couldn't be annoyed. I was like, I'm trying to enjoy my night out here. I couldn't be annoyed. Yeah, that's my 50p this week.
I'm picturing getting into the taxi and all with you, like, "Okay, have you got room for one more?" His wife there waved them off at the side of the road.
Wife. Like, he seemed like a lovely fella, but just kept pestering us. Like Paul was a superstar or something, or like he really liked him or something. I don't know what happened. Just was very strange.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen when you get recognised on this podcast. It's going to happen to you when you're out in Belfast.
It was very strange. So that's my 50p this week. If you want to round it off, I don't know how you would round it off, the creep in the bar.
I genuinely thought you were going to say that it kept pestering you, but no one knew who he was.
Well,
after all that, it was the wrong person. It wasn't.
I still don't know if anyone actually does know who he is.
So he was at the same.
It was never confirmed.
No, I really don't think so. I asked Adam, and he was like, "I have no idea. I've never seen that fella before in my life." Like,
that is weird.
I really don't know.
That is proper freaky. Just being continually stalked.
Yeah.
The whole night. Did he buy you a drink?
No.
The whole family.
No. No. Oh well.
No, like I say, the only time that's happened is like when you go on holiday and you get like this one or like the one person or a couple that end up just tagging along and just come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You just think, just leave us be.
I
Have you had that, James?
That happened to me before.
Have you had it?
Have I had what?
Where when you go on holiday and then you
People
just get a
come up?
random person just tag along.
Yeah, you do. Even nights out, you kind of get it too. Like, didn't that happen recently? Was that with one of you two? Somebody came up to me and were like, they were going on as if they knew me and called me by name, and I had no idea who they were, or it could have been at work. I can't remember. But somebody came up and I had no idea who the fuck they were, but knew everything about me.
That's strange.
And you know, I'm probably out myself here now, but if ever you're with me and you hear me say to somebody, "Oh, what's up, man?" It's because I don't know who the fuck you are. Like, man is my cover up for not knowing your fucking name.
Saying that did happen when you when you were out in Nottingham with me, and there was that lad was talking to you, and I was like, "Do you know him?" It's like, "No." And he was talking about boxing.
That was just.
I was like, "How you come all the way here?"
No, that's just me talking to randomers on nights.
It happened to me
So
before.
you don't help yourself.
Happened to me
What
before,
happened?
obviously. Well, on holiday, so we were checking in at the desk, and another couple were beside us, and the girl had heard us and our accent and where we were from. So the whole week, that was it. That was it. We were teamed up with them two for the whole week.
Till death do us part. Till the flight do us part. More like
The flight, the transfers, you name it, dinner, because it was all inclusive. So you were you were there.
You got the table for two. No. bullshit.
And even if you sat at the other end of the dining room, they come in and they made sure they come over and was like, "Hi, are you? No, we'll see you after dinner for a wee drink." And we were like, "Yeah."
It's worse when they want to exchange numbers and say, "Oh, we'll meet up when we." And it's like the whole, like, "Oh yeah, we live around there as well." And if they live locally, that's it.
There's more stories behind that, but I'm not going to get into it.
Not yet.
Not.
We'll wait for our next Clinkcast, and then we'll have that.
Yeah.
We have to do that.
I don't know how to round this off, but the extra person that wants to join you, is that what, or wants to be in your company, or thinks they know who you are?
Whatever floats your boat.
What?
Whatever floats your boat on holiday.
It was like it flies around shite. Just wants to stay with you or smell it lingers.
Well,
have you ever gotten a boil you were not able to get rid of?
Yes, exactly.
Going to happen a lot more now.
Yes.
So let's see if any of the listeners get any stories.
If
like
any of
that
our listeners
of people just lingering,
have any, or can relate to any of our stories, please let us know.
Social stalker.
Social stalker. So yes, who put 50p in the dickhead that wanted to be a social stalker? Goodbye.
get ready to pack your bags because we're jetting off. It's border control. So we're going to find some bizarre destinations and traditions to start us off with. So the first place we're going is Denmark.
Oh.
Have either of you been to Denmark?
No. It's on my list of places to go. It's getting longer.
It's probably a good thing you've never been to Denmark, Jake, because you probably would be covered in cinnamon.
Oh.
What?
So in Denmark, if you turn 25 and are unmarried, not only do you have to face Valentine's Day alone, but you also must endure your friends and family submerging you in a cloud of cinnamon. So this long-standing tradition in Denmark is customary if a man or a woman stands 25 and still is single. Firstly, they get splashed with water and then they get covered from head to toe in cinnamon. It's not a form of punishment, but an excuse to be silly with friends and family, as the tradition dates back hundreds of years. So it wouldn't be just you, Jake. I'd be covered in soggy cinnamon too.
Sounds like a stag do, that does.
Well, technically, Rachel would be covered in cinnamon too because she's not married.
No, I'm not married.
She's closer to it than us. So I think she can get away with it.
So you have to be married to get covered in cinnamon, or you don't have to be married?
No, if you turn 25 and you're still unmarried, that's when they cover you on your 21st on your 25th birthday, if you're unmarried, they'll cover you in cinnamon. Well, cover it in water and then drench it in
And so,
cinnamon.
what is the point of being covered in water and cinnamon? Like, is it? It's just tradition.
It's tradition. Yeah, it's just a way of being funny. I'm sure there's probably some other customary thing about it that it's meant to bring good luck or fortune with relationship, but it's nowadays it looks like it's just an excuse to be silly with your friends.
Things though, surely that's got to change. There's got to be some kind of age inflation with that tradition, because 25
there should be.
25 is really young now to get married.
Yeah,
that's what I keep saying to myself.
Yeah, well, they say like what 40 is the new 30, so that means this should be 35. So me and you are still safe. Well, 3 of us.
I've only got
you scrape.
I've got a month left.
A month?
Yeah.
Well, wait. So I can cover you in cinnamon.
No, you're not.
No. 2 weeks. Yeah,
no.
there's me.
I'm allergic to cinnamon.
That's a pre-coverage for birthday. Cinnamon.
And it's your birthday coming up, yeah. I'm gonna have to do it.
You'll have to arrange that with Danny.
You have to come and catch me first.
Okay, right. The next destination on the list is Indonesia.
Oh.
And this is the tradition of finger cutting. Yeah, you heard that right. Finger cutting.
Why?
The Dani tribe of Papua Indonesia practice a unique and painful form of grieving. When a loved one dies, female members of the family will cut off a portion of their own fingers as a sign of mourning and appease the spirits of the deceased. This extreme form of body modification, I would have said mutilation, symbolizes the deep connection between the living and the dead in Dani culture. So, have you ever heard of that before?
No.
I've heard of something.
I'll show you. Let's show you. So this is the mutilated fingers that they do. So it's probably they cut like 2 tours off their fingers.
Ooh.
So I'm guessing each finger, it represents a mourned loved one.
Wow. What happens if you run out of fingers? Like
fingers?
Parts?
I don't know. Did they go into the toes?
What happens if you run out of parts of your finger? Oh
That's
my
grim,
goodness.
That is a woman. I thought it was a man.
That can't be normal.
Well, it's normal in Indonesia in the Dani culture, but yeah, it is a bit obscure.
Wow.
So they are my 2 border controls of the week. Thanks for coming along, and I hope you enjoyed the flight.
Yeah, a bit of a grim end to the flight.
Wow. No fingers left?
No. Well, I'm going to bring you back to... Well, I'm bringing myself back to England because that wouldn't go down too well. I'm bringing you... holding you hostage in England.
With all of your fingers?
Triggered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking you to Dorset.
Okay.
So there's a tradition, and I thought, I'll have a quick look at what's happening this month in Dorset. Well, not in Dorset, but traditions, what's happening. And they have the World Nettle Eating Contest.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nettle's meant to be very good for you.
Well, if it's boiled in tea.
Yeah.
In tea?
What
I've
they
actually
do.
got nettle tea.
In tea?
In tea.
It's boiled in tea.
Well, in tea.
So this tradition all started after 2 farmers got into an argument about who had the longest nettles. And they settled this argument by whoever had the shortest nettle had to eat it. And it's continued ever since.
Does it not sting?
Well, funny you should say that.
That's what I was...
It does.
Oh,
so
is the whole way through?
What's that?
Does it sting when it goes from here to here?
Quite possibly. So this contest is held during a beer festival as well, which is perfect time to have it. And the whole contest is who can eat as many nettles in an hour as possible, and they have like foot-long stalks each time they have. So it's not quite an American hot dog eating contest. and they have so like I say, they have a stalk at a time. They can't bring their own nettles with them
Right.
because in case they've been nettled, whatever
Yeah, if
prick,
they've like tampered with them and they're not
yeah.
real original.
But they're only allowed, so they can drink while they're doing it. They can only have water or beer,
Right.
so that you can't have.
No brainer.
But yeah, you can numb the pain as it goes down, and so the record holders so far there's a male and female contest for this contest. So the male record is 104 feet worth of nettles,
Jesus.
and the female is 96 feet. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but apparently it does turn you tongue black as well.
What?
The more it stings you, it makes your tongue swell up and your skin can go black.
That can't
But they do this for fun as part of a beer festival.
For fun?
In Dorset. Yeah. I think it's 22nd of June that it's happening. So it's been happening since 1980. So it's quite a recent thing.
How far are you from Dorset?
Quite a way. It's about a 7-hour drive. Why are you thinking taking part?
27th, yeah. Well, am I over there? 27th? No, it's the week before.
Yeah. A road trip to Dorset.
well. Yeah.
Take part. So that's my border control this week.
Jacob,
Rach,
how
do
many
you have
hours did you say that you was from Nottingham to Dorset?
It's about 7.
It says here 3 hours 56.
To Dorset?
Yeah.
Still a long way.
Oh, looks like he's going.
I don't know if you can see that.
Okay. That's a good run.
Wait, it's right
isn't it?
beside Hastings.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's look up from Dorset to Hastings then. There you go. This could be a wee trip. Oh no, there's 3 hours. 3 hours away from Hastings.
Oh,
Okay.
It's like
so it's
across
still too
the
long.
way.
the coast.
Yeah. There you go.
Actually. So the World Nettle Eating Competition this year is the 22nd of June.
Oh.
I thought you said 26th.
Yeah, I thought it was 26th, but it's the 22nd of June this year.
Oh, sorry. It's okay to get dates wrong.
Right, we can do it.
Don't be worried about that. Jesus.
Don't beat yourself up, Jake.
Fine. Does that count in the diet plan? It's
Plenty of greens.
How many calories is in
Vegetation.
Nettle?
Plenty of greens anyway.
Vegetation. Yeah.
They're free.
Plenty of fibre.
Have you got any border controls for us this week,
Yeah,
Rachel?
I'm taking us back to our lovely body parts.
Oh,
So for
here we
any of
go.
our listeners and watchers just tuning in to maybe just this episode, my border controls have turned into body parts in different languages, and the guys have to guess where and what body part it is. So the first one up this week is, let me just make sure my volume is up.
Riosa.
Jesus. Let's make sure it's maybe 80%.
Okay, I'll go again.
Riosa.
Miosa.
Yeah.
It's a V, is
So
it?
it's in this region. It's in the top part of your body.
Cheeks.
No, we had cheek last week.
Riosa.
Lips.
Very close.
Tongue.
Yes. And
It's
what?
not
Riosa.
Any region, language?
Spanish. I'd say Spanish.
No.
No. Is it's not? No, it's not German, is it?
No.
Greek.
Yes, Greek. Jake is winning.
Started as we
Jake
ended
is
last week.
winning. Well, it's not even a
Someone's
quiz.
practicing.
Might as well make it a quiz. This.
Yeah, look what happens when I'm involved in the quiz.
So this one is
Oosh.
Сердце.
That's Italian. No,
Nope.
fuck.
Сердце.
so it's in
Polish?
this region of the body, the top part of your chest.
Boobs.
Heart.
Heart.
Сердце.
Oh.
In Polish?
Mm,
Russian.
yes.
Right.
Сердце.
There we go. So any of the listeners that want to heart someone in Russian, it is serce.
Love is lublu.
Is it?
Lublu. Lublu.
Yeah. Yeti blay
This one
lublu.
made me laugh. So this one made me laugh.
睾丸
Is
Cordon.
that Thai?
睾丸
You're close, but it's not Thai. It's
Is it
Vietnamese?
Mandarin?
no,
It's
Call
Cantonese.
no.
We're running out of eases.
You forgot one. A very.
It's not
It is
Japanese.
Japanese.
Is
Yeah.
it? Didn't sound like
So
Japanese.
boys tend to have them.
Balds.
Testicles.
Is it testicles?
Testicles. I don't know if you can see that. That's too bright, is it?
Go on, do your hand behind it to
Yeah.
show us.
They are.
Corgan.
Go
You're
on.
Oh, Corgan.
睾丸
Ask me Corgans.
Kogan. Please don't call any of your children if you ever have kids. Kogan. And I'll leave you with this one. This is kind of a normal, not funny body part.
キネ
Knee.
キネ
Yeah, that was easy.
Is that a knee? A knee?
Okay.
That was the English word for knee with like a Japanese
A
pronunciation.
silent kidney.
So what language was that
Snake.
in?
Do you want to guess or do you want me to tell you? Just tell you.
French.
What?
Go on, tell us. Was it French?
It's a Scandinavian.
No, it's Danish.
Okay.
That's
Is
Scandinavian.
it? Oh fuck, I'm really. Is it?
キネ
Yeah. Well, do you know what actually reminded me of this whenever I heard this? Michael McIntyre did a spiel on silent letters and the way he pronounced stuff. So he's like knife, knowledge, and it was so funny. You have to watch it. If he brings it out on DVD, it was hilarious. Or he brings it out on as a show on TV. That just reminded me of that.
キネ
Kenny?
See, knee in Scandinavian.
Yeah.
I was about to get it right. That reminds me when I don't know if you two had it, but before in secondary school, before they put us into like levels for French and languages, they gave us a Swedish test
Right.
just to test how we are at like recognizing words and everything like that. So
Oh,
that was really
Well, like Swedish would be Scandinavian too. Scandinavia is like the broad region with like Norway, Sweden, Denmark.
yeah.
What else am I forgetting? Finland
I really
and Iceland.
am not
That
good
counts?
at geography at all. So whenever you said Scandinavian,
No,
I
that's
was
why-
like,
That's why when I asked Scandinavia, if you said yeah, then I would have guessed one of those countries. Which who knows? It could have been Denmark. We'll never find out.
well,
cool.
that is all for my border control this week. I thought that was slightly funny.
I'm slightly worried that you're going to give us a language test at the end of the season.
Well,
I love that.
for all of the words, play them back, and you'll be like,
Yeah,
"What is it?
phrases and
Where's it
things,
from?"
yeah.
Kenny.
Kenny. And Sean DePaul.
Oh, here we go. And our
I already
was it
forgot what
Les?
that was.
Les for
And Shushu. What was it? Shushu.
Nishi.
Nishi. I don't know. Find out next week. Find out what Kadushu is, and what language, and what body part it is.
Is that you trying to speak Bulgarian again to our listener?
Let's not go there.
It's like you went down to all of a sudden to half speed.
No, this here.
睾丸
Kogan.
Ask me Corgans. So if you've got any border controls that you may know of, or any bizarre traditions around the world that you want us to tell us about, and we can look into and explore further, let us know. And you can send us an email to podcast.meetinthemiddle@gmail.com. Right. So I'm in charge of the quiz this week.
Yes.
And yeah, much to James's relief that he's not going to get beaten by me. And hopefully this week he's...
Or at all.
Wow. Hopefully he'll get beaten by Rachel. But that is showing
Or
an
it's Squeaky.
allegiance to one side. So yeah, Squeaky McGee over there. Is that your buzzer noise? Is that
I need to get a bit of WD-4. Maybe it can be me buzzer. No,
that's not, because you'll end up cutting out. So the quiz this week, I'm going to take a bit of a spin on it. It's going to be 6 questions. Each is going to be worth 2 points. So it's all to play for. All to play for.
Are you taking score, or do you want me to?
No, don't let him do it.
No, I will take score if you will let me take score.
Yes.
Because I don't want to be accused of cheating.
No.
I might do myself too. And if you're listening at home, please take score, even if you're driving.
Don't do that. Please don't do that.
Yeah, don't.
Priorities.
Yeah.
Get your shit together.
Yeah. Don't score and drive at the same time.
If I had a penny.
Okay, before we go further into the gutter, like we did earlier, we brought it back out of the gutter before we go back in. So I need to hear your buzzers. So Rachel, what's your buzzer? Okay. Okay. James, what's
Nice.
yours? Okay. For the sake of the listeners, I hope that you struggle on this quiz.
I'm sorry, listeners. I will get 6 out of 6.
Ready for this.
So, due to copyright, and this is now on YouTube, we can't play music. So, I'm going to read out a part of a song. And
can you not sing it?
Guess.
You need to let us know.
We'll see. We'll see. See how it goes. I might accidentally fall into song.
I'm getting deja vu.
Why?
That's weird. We've done this before, or I have at least.
Stop taking my
I'm getting
limelight.
serious deja vu.
Stop taking.
Because I was about to say to Rachel, make sure if you recognize what Jake is saying, do not sing the lyrics. And in my head, I already said that to you. That's weird.
Oh.
Deja vu.
So listen, this is the second time I'm telling you.
In your deja vu, who won?
Do you have to
Oh, here we go. Beyonce.
Who's got 2 thumbs and 1?
This guy. Okay, so the first one. Are you ready?
No.
So you get 1 point for the song and 1 point for the artist. No half points. No arguing about, can I have a half point? No.
So there's a potential 12 points up.
Yeah.
for
So you
grabs.
get 1 point for the song and 1
Song.
point for the artist, and it's 2 songs potential, or 2 points potentially for each question.
Yeah.
Ba-da-dum,
Okay.
ba-da-dum. Sorry,
That's not one of them. Number 1. To avoid complications, she never kept the same address. In conversation, she spoke just like a baroness. James.
Is that Death of a Bachelor?
No. Rach,
Oh shit.
over to you.
Can you read that out again?
Yes.
Thank you.
To avoid complications, she never kept the same address. In conversation, she spoke just like a baroness. I'm going to have to give you 5 seconds. 5,
No,
4.
nothing.
No,
Sorry.
it was Killer Queen by Queen.
Oh, the Baroness bit almost got me.
Yeah.
Complication. Yeah. Ah!
Oh, no, I was about to sing it there.
It's fine, you can sing. Yes.
Disappointed with
Very
that.
disappointed.
Oh,
I dressed up as him
She's
for Halloween.
a queen.
so all these songs, I will say, because to let the listeners know, we sometimes have a midweek jam, and these are all songs that we all know, so you can't accuse me of being biased, and they've all appeared on several playlists.
But what if hypothetically somebody didn't listen to a song that you sent them?
Tough.
Stop being a little whinge.
Okay, so number 2. You ready for number 2?
Yes.
Yes.
Dressed up to the eyes, it's a wonderful surprise to see your shoes and your spirits rise.
Fuck.
Come on.
I have got this, but whenever you read words, it doesn't
Yeah.
What is
connect.
it again?
Okay, dressed up to the eyes, it's a wonderful surprise to see your shoes until your spirits rise. Okay.
Oh wait, no, is it Bruno Mars?
No,
Shit.
Rach. This is, you're gonna kick yourself when you get this.
See your shoes and my spirits, guys. Is it like Fall? Is it Fall Out Boy?
No, right. So it was The Cure. I Don't Like Mondays.
Why did I not get it?
I'm glad I've got 6 questions. This is a lot harder.
This is
I'm
good.
hoping the listeners and
Can you
viewers at
please
home,
start singing? Because this is not helping my musical brain. Reading things out doesn't work.
especially in my accent as well.
So far, we've got 0 points on the board.
Okay. I told you it's all to play for.
Welcome to my world, James. Welcome to my world.
Right. Question. Well,
I'm fucking
Yeah,
raging
number
with
12.
myself.
it might seem like a crush, but it doesn't seem. Sorry, let me start again. It might seem like a crush, but it doesn't mean that I'm serious, because to lose all my senses, that is just so typically me.
Fuck.
Yes.
Oops, I did it again, Britney Spears.
Yes, you got 2 points
Oh
there.
my God.
Of all ones to get right.
do you want to sing it?
Please
No,
sing
you're
it so I can hear it, because I don't.
Go on, Jake. I don't know what
No,
part
it's
it is.
fine.
That was
It's
just a
fine.
guess.
We'll move on. We'll move on. Okay, come on, Rach. It's 2 points. One correct answer and you tie in. Not to sound patronising. So question number 4. Don't want to be a fool for you, just another player in your game for 2. You may hate me, but I ain't no lie.
Fuck.
Want me to read it again?
Yeah.
Don't want to be a fool for you, just another player in your game for 2. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie.
Can you sing it?
Baby.
Don't want to be a.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was
No.
Bye 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 NSYNC.
What is.
Oh, now we can hear it.
I'm so frustrated.
That's what I gave you a clue. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie. Baby, bye, bye, bye. Oh, this is sorry. So I'm glad
This
I've.
is tough one.
This is good.
This is killer.
but it-
This is killer. Right. This was
I
good.
want to know if the listeners are listening to this and they're getting them all right, or if they're struggling
Yes.
too.
Right. So number 5. I'm glad I've done 6 because this would have been a flat quiz. So number 5. I wish you'd stop ignoring me because you're sending me to despair. I'll complete it for the listeners at home.
Okay.
Without a sound, yeah, you're calling me, and I don't think it's very fair, James.
I bet that you look good on the dance floor, Arctic Monkeys.
It is.
No.
Where's me buzzer? Oh, where's me ding?
Oh, I
Where's me
forgot.
ding, ding, ding?
There's not been that many correct answers. Well, it's more me than anything. The final one. The final one. Come on, Rach. Right now, she's probably saying I'm drunk, and he's a thinking that he's gonna get lucky. Right now, he's probably dabbing on $3 worth of that bathroom polo. Oh, and you don't know, Rach.
Carrie Underwood before he cheats.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
It was
So,
the
she got
right
it.
You got
now,
it.
right now. I was like, right.
It was before he cheats by Carrie Underwood. Okay,
Well done.
that was it. That was the end of this week's quiz. So
Shocking.
the scores on the doors.
Shocking.
James had 4 points. Rach had 2.
That was really hard. Like, really hard.
I'll be interested to know what the listeners at home and the viewers at home got as well. And honestly, that is
But bring
me getting around the cup.
Bring that back, Jake. That was good.
Hey, it tax brains.
Let us know. Let's put a poll up. I don't know whether people that's going to annoy them because, like us, they can hear the lyric, but they can't put their finger on
If
it.
I heard
Yeah.
a slight tune to something, like a song, if you sang it a little bit, I probably would have got it. But reading
Okay,
it,
I'll remember the
maybe-
right key. I'll remember the right key next time.
what key? What key?
Any of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So
It's interesting
say
though,
if-
like how our brains work, or how people's brains work, to reading something, singing something, looking at it, writing it. It's there you
Yeah.
are.
especially
You've got
I wasn't
us.
like for those that are listening and watching. Before, when we were getting ready to record, I had to stop myself because I was actually singing one of them.
What were you singing?
And
What one was it?
I was singing The Cure
Ah,
to myself while we were waiting, and yeah, and I nearly gave the game away. So if you want me to do that again, let us know. And if you are very frustrated after listening to that, don't let me know, because I was frustrated as well when I was trying to figure them out. Doing a few for myself. So. Okay, so come on, Rach. Next week.
Yeah, we've got it.
Oh, next week you're doing the quiz, aren't you? Next week.
Yes.
Oh no,
No,
who is it? Yeah,
is
you're
me,
doing the
isn't it?
quiz next
Yeah,
week.
I was last
Help.
week.
So you've got a break, and then you can come back with a vengeance.
It's time to spill the beans on all your confessional stories. It's time for confessionals. So to start us off, we've got a follow-up from episode 21. So this one reads, the guy who wet the bed in episode 21. Been there, but wasn't me. After I just met my ex, we were out drinking. That night, I woke up soaked. Thought, how could I have done this? It was a first, so I was shocked and devastated, ready to die. So I got changed, took the blanket off to hopefully dry the thing, woke up the next morning, told him I spilled tea while he was asleep. He said, nah, it's not tea. So I was like, oh, you must have drank too much last night and peed. Let's forget about it. After my emotional turmoil, he openly admitted that it was him and it's just something he does. Fuck my life.
What?
Something just he does.
That's just something he does. Yeah, that's our Billy there. He just pisses
The
himself.
part that got
So
me,
it does.
the part that got me was trying to dry the blanket. Could you imagine?
Hair dry and
doing
low
that?
setting. Oh, that's quite handy though. It's like we're getting follow-ups on back of other people's confessions. Some are
Yeah.
actually coming out to confess themselves.
Yeah.
See, we're providing a service.
Yeah, let's get it off your chest service here.
Therapy.
Yeah.
A problem shared is a problem
Write
halved.
it in.
Remember that.
Write it in.
Yeah.
Have you got another one?
I've got another one. I've got another two for you.
Okay.
So the next one I have, this one is weird. So the title on this one was, I like to creep around the house and act like a goblin.
What?
Oh, so strap in. I don't know why. I just enjoy doing this. Maybe it's my way of dealing with stress or something, but I just do it about once every week. Generally, I'll carry around a sack and creep around in a sort of crouching like position, making goblin noises. And then I'll walk around my house and pick up various different trinkets, in inverted commas, and put them in the bag, all while picking them up and saying stuff like, I'll be having that, and laughing manically in a goblin voice.
Oh my god.
And then they have in brackets here, trinkets can include anything from shit I find on the ground to cutlery or other utensils. I love the way he's even come up with like a premise for objects is trinkets.
I'm guessing that they live alone.
I honestly don't know. I hope for their sake. Well, actually, funny you should mention that. The other day, I was talking with my neighbors, and they mentioned hearing weird noises like that. I wrote about, and I was just entirely screaming the entire conversation. I'm 99% sure they don't know it's me, but God, that 1% chance is seriously weighing on my mind. Like running around like a goblin in a crouched like manner, shouting stuff.
I just have images
like I'll be
of
having
like,
that.
you know, like Gollum or something, you know, like a little
Yeah.
like
I'm picturing Willem Dafoe in Spider-Man.
The Green Goblin.
And that voice, yeah, the Green Goblin.
That is. I tell you what, though, all that crouching, and I bet they've got thighs of steel. Just continually. That is just. Oh. The thing is, though, if the neighbours raise like, "Oh, we were hearing weird noise," just say that you were watching Lord of the Rings back to back.
But the fact that he's actually in on it, like, oh, we know it's not him, so let's mention him and let him know that we're hearing weird noises too. But no, it's his goblin self. I've got one more phrase, and then that's all this week for confessional. So this one starts with, I was on a date with a guy that I worked with. The date was going well, and he had suggested a hotel as he lived a good bit away. I was like, oh, this is going well, but I was on my period. So I'm drunk and troopsing along the town, but I had a tampon in. Oh no. Now I've never ever now I never ever wear tampons, but the dress I had on, I needed to wear one. So as I'm walking along, hand in hand with this fella, I feel the tampon falling out.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm walking like I've shit myself to try and save it. But no, the little green man comes on and the light, and I'm walking around with the tampon. The tampon falls right out on the ground in the middle of the road. Luckily, the fella didn't see it, but I was mortified, and I told him I had to go home and I didn't feel well. I had visions of the CCTV picking up my tampon falling out, and I'd end up all over Facebook, but we were all good. Worst experience of my
Oh
life.
my god.
Oh. Why am I hearing like that trumpet noise you make, right? So when it falls out.
Oh, the penny whistle.
Yeah.
Oh. And just
Oh god.
Where was your soundboard when we needed it?
oh god.
You know, or what's that other thing? Remember, it was like you used to get when you were a kid, and you turn it upside down, and it was like
The cow.
Oh, and it made
wow.
noises. Yeah.
Yeah. Ow, wow.
So the listener that sent that in now, if it happens again to them, they're just going to imagine us making those noises.
It's gone.
Oh, they were actually really good.
Yeah. Keep them coming.
So yeah, they're always kept anonymous. If you've got any confessionals that you'd like to share with us, please email them in podcast.meetinthemiddle@gmail.com or Instagram us podcast.meetinthemiddle. Right, so that is us wrapped up for another week. Episode 24 in the can.
Yeah. I think we'll keep them coming in.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just lost it. I was just going
that?
to say, keep everything coming in. Like it's great to hear, and we'll obviously let you know when we go live. Keep an eye on the Instagram.
We'll let you know when we go live, and don't forget to give us a 5-star review if you can on whatever wherever you get your podcasts, or Spotify, or YouTube. I mean,
yeah, YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe and follow. I think that's what.
Right, so let's let Jake get back to being a goblin around the house.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.